Which is the best crypto miner for 2025? Well, it depends a bit on where you live and your current living situation, so I will mention a few ones and the best miner towards the end. But nothing I say is financial advice. Just a few days ago I took an earnings snapshot of some common DePIN miners and their earnings on August 26, and it looked like this. However, the earning numbers is not the most important part, it's the stability or growth potential of a project we need to look at the most. So to get to the best miners or earnings, we want to find the quality projects that deliver a real world value that people or companies buy from, ultimately bringing in revenue to the project and making their token perform good, because then we miners also get good sustained earnings. So based on that, here comes some projects and miners that I think qualify among the best. And by the way, all the miners I mentioned, I've gathered the cheapest places to get them down below in the video description, so you can check them out there. And also, if you like the content, make sure to like and follow. The first miner is the GEODNET miner. I ran a poll not so long ago, and it seems that GEODNET is the people's favorite DePIN project. GEODNET have been around for several years already. The miner have made more than $1 per day for several years, sometimes a lot more depending on the GEOD token price. And to put it simply, this device here we connect to an antenna that we put on our roof. There it collects satellite data to GEODNET that utilize that data for their high precision location data service. And we miners are rewarded with a GEOD token for providing the data. So once we have everything set up, it's 100% passive income. GEODNET, the project, is also doing great. They are making new partnerships, their service is used for more and more real-world applications, so it seems they are very much moving in a stable direction with sustained growth. However, every year there is a halving event to the mining rewards, so in order for the earnings in dollar value to keep up, it means the GEOD token price needs to double every year to keep up with the halving in rewards. Since GEODNET have performed so well so far, it makes me start thinking, have the best part already gone by? Will GEODNET be able to keep up with this pace moving forward, so that it still becomes profitable for us miners? Because the miner costs quite a bit. I want to hear your thoughts about this in the comments. Do you think GEODNET mining will keep being profitable in the upcoming years? The second miner or device on the list is the Helium mobile hotspot. These have been so profitable during the last years, but it still seems that most people have no idea about them. These hotspots can only be used in the US though, so keep that in mind. The hotspots provide Wi-Fi for the Helium mobile network, and even T-Mobile are utilizing them for data offload. So they are performing more than well. The only aspect we need to consider is that you need to find a good location to set up a hotspot where there are a lot of people roaming around. So putting up an indoor hotspot at an airport, in an hotel, a restaurant can earn you a lot. The outdoor hotspot can work well near a park or something similar. So it can be challenging to find a good location for your hotspot, but once you get it set up, it's just pure passive income. The third miner is the Aethir Edge, providing edge computing for the project Aethir. And Aethir is actually one of the projects making the most revenue, but that revenue have not yet been seen to affect their ATH token price that much. So how much benefit we edge users see from their revenue is not really clear. What's also going on currently is that the Aethir Edge is moving their current reward structure from simply earning tokens every day to something called Tokenomics 2.0 in Q4 of 2025. Then we will need to buy and stake different amount of ATH tokens to be placed in different tiers that earn different amounts of ATH tokens per day. The silver and gold tier seem to be the only choices if we ever want to make back our money with the device, since it costs quite a lot. But since the reward structure will change, there's nothing also saying that it won't change again later in the future. So I do think the rewards will be good for those who join the gold tier early. However, joining towards the end of this reward structure, if they end up changing it again later on, might not be as profitable. Other than that, the device is purely passive, it does not require us to do anything. However, the daily token rewards we earn are also vested over a few months, which means that every day we earn a set amount of tokens, but we only get a percentage of those right away, and the rest we get later on after a set amount of months have passed. We also need to perform a KYC in order to get our hands on the rewards from this device, so there are a few things here to keep in mind. The upcoming gold tier, making around $4.7 per day at current prices, does however look tempting. I don't know, what do you think? Will you stake with your Aethir Edge device? The last miner is the Onocoy miner. Onocoy have almost the same project concept as GEODNET, providing a high-precision location data service where the data is collected by us with an Onocoy miner by placing an antenna on our roof. And we as station deployers are rewarded with the Ono token for it daily. So this is also 100% passive income. The unique thing with Onocoy is that they have recently had their mainnet. They are not as big as GEODNET yet, but their network allows for anyone with any station to come and join, making their their network solution a lot more scalable. This makes me think Onocoy have a lot more long-term potential, especially now when we are still early. So which of these miners is my favorite? All of these projects are good quality projects providing real utility that's being used in the world. The best miner with the best potential I would say is either the Helium mobile hotspot if we are in the US and are able to find good locations for them. Then the potential earnings can be really high. As an example, someone recently made $877 in just one day for having a hotspot at an airport. But for the rest of the world and also for those in the US, I think the most upside and growth potential is with the Onocoy miner. To see 8 Onocoy miners and the best antennas for them, check below in the video description or at nordiccrypto.io. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.